Okay, so in all these questions, the questions where we're reversing the mean. We're given the mean, and we're going to use that to find the total quantity in order to progress the question. So question 1. Pete has 7 Shetland ponies, and they have a mean height of 116 centimetres. Pete buys an 8th pony. The height of this pony is 128 centimetres. Find the mean height of all 8 ponies. So the total is going to be the mean times the count. So the total height of 7 ponies will be 7 times the mean. So 7 times 116 is 812. Then an 8th pony joins, which has got a height of 116. So now the total height of the 8 ponies, I keep spelling pony wrong, is going to be the 812 of the original 7 plus this new pony, which is 128 centimetres high. So that's 940 centimetres. So the total height of the 8 of them is 940. So the mean height will be the total divided by the count, and the count is now 8 because there are now 8 ponies. So we're going to do 940 divided by 8, which is 117.5 centimetres. Question 2. The mean height of 7 pupils is 123 centimetres. One pupil of height 147 leaves the group. Find the mean height of the remaining 6. So just as with the previous question, the first thing we need to do is work out the total height of the 7. So the total height of the 7 pupils will be their mean, which is 123, times the number, the count, which is 7. So we do 123 times 7, which is 861 centimetres. Now this time, one of them leaves. So whereas he gained a pony, in this case they're going to lose one. So the total height of the remaining 6 pupils will be the total height of the 7 less the height of the pupil that's leaving. So that's going to be 861 take away 147. So that's 714 centimetres, which is the total height of the 6. We want the mean height, so the mean will now be 714, the total, divided by the count, which is now 6. So 119 centimetres. There are 12 students in Phil's maths group. The mean mark in a test is 76%. In Paul's group there are only 8 students and their mean mark is 84%. Find the overall mean for the 20 children. So to find the overall mean, I need to know the overall total. So the total mark in Phil's group will be the mean mark, which is 76, times the count, which is 12. So that's 912. Total marks in Paul's group, well, the mean mark is 84 and there are 8 of them, so we're going to do the mean times the count. So 84 times 12, sorry, 84 times 8, 672. So the total marks for all children will be the 912 for the kids in Phil's group, plus the 672 for the kids in Paul's group. So plus 912, 1584. So the mean for the 20 children so the mean for all the children will be the total of all the children divided by the count of all the children, which is 20. Dividing your answer by 20, you get 79.2%. So hopefully you can see the common pattern that once you spot that they're giving you a mean, then you've got to undo that, you've got to reverse that by multiplying rather than dividing. So these are grade B questions and you've got to be on your lookout for those trigger words. Question 4. Don delivers pint bottles of milk to 2 streets. For the first street of 10 houses, the mean number of bottles he delivers is 3.1. For the second street of 6 houses, the mean number of bottles he delivers is 2.5. Find the mean number of bottles of milk he delivers per household for the 2 streets altogether. So this is exactly the same as the previous question, but just a different context. So total milk for the first street is the mean, which is 3.1, multiplied by the count, which is 10. So it's 31 bottles on the first street. So then we move to the second street, where the mean is 2.5. And here he delivers to 6 houses. So 2.5 times 6, 15. So the total number of bottles he delivers over the 2 streets will be 31 plus 15, which is 46. And the mean will be the total number of bottles, not divided by the number of streets he delivers, but to the number of bottles there are all together. So that's 16. 10 houses in the first street, 6 in the second street. So it's going to be 46 divided by 16, which is 2.875, 2.9 to 1 decimal place. Question 5. Nigel has scored a mean of 18 runs for the past 5 cricket matches. His mean score must be 20 or more for him to be chosen for the school team. Find the number of runs he must make in the next match if he's to be chosen for the school team. Okay, so this is a little bit trickier to think about. We know his average in 5 matches is 18, so we can work out the total runs he scored in those 5 matches. So let's do that first. So that is going to be his mean, which is 18, times the number of matches, which is 5. So we do 18 times 5, and that's 90. So he's scored a total of 90 runs. His mean score must be 20 or more for him to be chosen for the school team. So for it to be 20 or more after 6 matches, he will need to have scored 20 times 6, which is 120 runs. So if he scores less than 120 runs, his mean isn't going to get as high as 20. So the minimum number of runs he has to score apologies for the dog going bonkers downstairs, is going to be, he needs a total of 120 after that 6th match. He's already got 90, so he needs to score at least 30 runs. Otherwise, he's not going to have a mean of 20 or more. And then the final question, before I go down and throttle the dog. Annabelle recorded her test results in the back of her exercise book. So she got 88% in maths, 85 in English, 77 in physics, 79 in chemistry, and she's got ink smudged over her biology. Annabelle knows the mean of her 5 tests was 81%. What did she get in biology? Hang on a sec, there's somebody at the door. Sorry, the postman was knocking and I can't pause this video once I start it. So where was I? She knows the mean of her 5 tests was 81, so she can find out the total of her 5 tests. So that's going to be 81 times 5, mean times count. So 405, and she knows what she scored in maths, English, physics, chemistry. So total of 4 other tests will be the 88 plus the 85 plus the 77 and the 79. So 88 plus 85 plus 79, which is 329. So the score that she had in biology is going to be the difference between the total of all 5 of her scores and what she scored in the others. So score in biology is going to be 405 take away 329. And it's 76% because they're marked in percent. So hopefully you've made some progress with those. As I said, they're grade B questions because you have to trigger in your brain that you're actually given a mean value in these questions and you're not being asked to find the mean. And as soon as you trigger that and you remember that when you're given the mean it's a multiplication you're going to do, they should be straightforward questions for you. Straightforward grade B marks.